Evening all. Peace be with you, my child.
Are you a real vicar? Or just a guy who enjoys wearing dresses?
Actually both.
So, do you believe in God?
Oh, definitely, he is real. I read it in a book, yes.
Okay. So if time and space can mutually exist within an ever-expanding universe, a fact which chaos theory attributes to outer dimensions pushing in on themselves over and above the constraints of a tailored heaven and earth, what room is there in any such equation for the concept of a supreme entity?
You're just yanking my chain now.
Damn right. I suppose this is a fairly normal night around here.
Well, some of the chaps did fatally injure a stranger they blamed for the sudden satanic forces brooding over our darkened turrets. And of course the jukebox is broken, but otherwise, yes, business as usual.
I bet you've seen some pretty scary stuff since you took over the parish.
Only in my wife's underwear, but you and I don't know each other nearly well enough to discuss that one. Oh, no, you don't get the keys. These belong to someone very special. Oh, no, you don't get the keys. These belong to someone very special. Oh, no, not for the likes of you. Oh, no, not for the likes of you.
A stone obelisk with a weird engraving carved roughly into its side. A stone obelisk with a weird engraving carved roughly into its side. Uncle Frankenstein. You know, it's quite hurtful. I'm so readily recognizing this genetic mutation. I received your distress call. I knew it was you. All the same, I'm a raven here. A reaction would be nice. You said we got a submission. Yes. But you've still got time for a "Why, Uncle Frankenstein? Surely it can't be you!" before we set off and blast the bad guys. It's okay, Unc. Oh my God, no. What cruel transformation has afflicted my beloved uncle? Woeful, but better. Now, do we tool up and cruise for action, or am I on the next bus home? Patience, boy. You want to know why I sent for you, don't you? I'm telling you anyway. Just a few hours ago I was conducting a top-secret experiment. You're a scientist, Unc. It ain't unusual. All the same, this was a real humdinger. That actually is unusual. My lifetime's work. At last the time is nigh. Gore, my trusty, if disconcertingly warty assistant.
Oh, Master.
You may prepare the Ghoul Cube. Ghoul Cube? It's a cube that contains ghouls, or will do. Evidently. See you catch the ghouls in the cube, so's outside the cube there is no ghouls, and we enjoy a ghoul-free society with ghouls strictly cube-bound, confined to their cube and feeling to wander beyond all cuboid parameters. You dislike ghouls? They're nothing but trouble. Now, in the name of science, we shall ensnare evil in its multifarious forms, thus rendering it useless against the world. Started pouring into the cube from their evil dimension. Then things started to go wrong. You're not used to that yet?
He who dares to enter my domain shall suffer the wrath of my invincible cosmic power.
Word for word, exactly what I didn't want him to say.
You, imbecile fool, toying with forces darkening galaxies beyond your comprehension, you shall writhe at my feet, squirm and tremble for my amusement, for drawing me into this rather appealing environment.
I nearly sold him the deeds to the castle.
Something a bit more manageable, I think.
I couldn't stand any more. I grabbed the ghoul cube and made a fly for it.
Seize him! Seize him! That cube may be important.
So that's the problem. If you're ever going to change me back, oh yes, and save the world as well, I need you to reverse the flow of the dimension gate and send Big D back to his own evil domain. On the case. A gibbet with some poor soul in it. What's a half-dead guy like you doing in a cage like this? Do you really love Oscar Wilde? It may hurt you to know this, but you are not a canary. That's what Grandma always used to say. This is the old crossroads. It is, as they say, a sheep. It is, as they say, a sheep. A tasty car. A tasty car. A steering wheel, not surprisingly. This car's ignition. Hey, an imp thing. This car's ignition. Ugh, one of Big D's imps. Ugh, one of Big D's imps. Hey, an imp thing. cemetery. A chained gate to the cemetery. The gate to my house, and it's locked.
Do you really want to quit?